Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. It's Saturday afternoon. I've been at home all day with my lovely pets and I haven't been feeling too good. So I haven't really done anything today, not remarkable, just done my washing up and I've washed my clothes and I've struggled to stay. I don't know what it is, I just feel faint and hot and sweaty. So I'm just going to drink a sip of water. I've taken Max out for a walk and I just want to go through the Daily Mail newspaper. So on my YouTube, my nickname is Crystal Panther. Crystal Panther. Right. When you're not beautiful, you don't get in the newspaper. I'm not being funny. So everyone knows about my teeth. They should do by now. They're not the straightest of teeth. Excuse me. But I'm still a human being. So last night I did a live stream, and this is the Mail on Saturday, the day after I live streamed. And as you know, this lovely paper likes to copy and take bits of me, but not me, not my face, bits out of my live streams, bits out of my YouTube, but in a derogatory way. It's not very nice. So I believe there's a piece about a panther in this paper. Remember that my nickname on YouTube is Panther, Crystal Panther at the moment, because I change it about because Snoop's going to my YouTube. So somewhere in this paper there is something about a panther. But this paper has been investigating TikTok, people on TikTok. Right? Not in a nice way. So we'll just show it the pages like this. This is a well-known TikToker. I've actually watched her videos. It's Me Bad Mum. Her TikTok is called It's Me Bad Mum. She's a lady called Whitney Ainscough. Whitney Ainscough. And there's also another TikToker in here called Charlie Anderson. I've watched her videos as well, Charlie Anderson. So the Daily Mail reporters have been investigating people on TikTok. And I said I went in a live stream yesterday. All through the day I was live streaming, and I don't make any money, guys. I don't make a penny because TikTok makes it so hard for you to earn money. So I haven't got a clue how this woman is earning over £1,000 a week on TikTok. £1,000, because they keep coming back to me saying your videos aren't monetizable. Basically because I've maybe picked up a packet of crisps and shown somebody what crisps I'm eating, or I've got music in the live streams which is copyrighted. So I'm just saying, I don't know how this woman is earning £1,000 a week on TikTok. So I'm going to read a bit of it out. Who is the prowler in a Black Panther suit? So remember that my name on YouTube is Crystal Panther. Well, I'm a prowler, am I? Who is the prowler in a Black Panther suit? Somebody asked me what was my dog's name, and Max has made it on the back pages. Max reveals all about his future. So they asked me what my dog's name was, and it's Max. So Max is on the back pages. The prowling in the dark, wearing a skin-tight Black Panther suit. So there's a bloke prowling in the dark wearing a skin-tight Black Panther suit. This furtive figure has been terrifying locals in Merseyside. This is Medway. Baffled residents were urged to call police if they spot the masked person who has been snapped meowing, writhing on the ground and crawling near Wallasey Beach in the Wirral. Some have never been so scared after their encounters, which were compared to Somerset Gimp. Mr. TikTok UK official is often called a gimp. Mr. UK TikTok official is often called a gimp. Joshua Hunt, 32, fined for scaring drivers while dressed in a black rubber suit in Bleedon near Weston-super-Mare in 2023. So I told you they're calling me a fat man, not the newspaper, but in my live streams, fat man came into it, fat man. So let's get on to this piece that the Mail has written about TikTokers, and they've picked on two women. I can't see any men. As anyone who has had the misfortune of dealing with civil service bureaucracy will know, it can be a complicated endeavour. There is the jargon, the minutes that bleed into hours spent on hold on the phone, and of course the endless form filling. But mastering this red tape, particularly in relation to Britain's bloated benefit system, can apparently also present extraordinary lucrative business opportunities. Just ask Charlie Anderson, a YouTube blogger who says her chronic arthritis and fatigue has rendered her unable to work. Thanks to her lengthy experience with the welfare system, she is extremely proficient at filling out forms used to claim the Personal Independent Payment PIP allowance disability benefit. So adept has she become in applying for this taxpayer-funded help that she has taken to explaining the tricks of the trade to any prospective benefits claimant, for a hefty fee, of course. For £750, Miss Anderson will provide a 3-hour online consultation in which she will discuss the best way to fill out a PIP claim form. If she can work her magic, the pricey upfront outlay will quickly be repaid by the taxpayer. She also offers a premium service to people whose initial PIP claim was turned down. Her £950 fee includes a 4-hour one-to-one video call during which Miss Anderson will talk them through their mandatory reconsideration civil service speak for a free appeal, all from the comfort of her shed-turned office at the bottom of her garden in Bucknell, Staffordshire. Remarkably, Miss Anderson, whose YouTube tutorials and emotional diatribes against the state of Britain's benefit system have attracted almost 4 million views, claims that she has a 100% success rate at winning PIP and has helped over 150 people receive their PIP claims. A video with more than 200,000 views starts with a bouncy, "Hi, my name is Charlie and I'm really good at PIP." She then describes the trickery used by the government's assessors. If asked whether you can go to the shops or hospital unaided, don't say yes, she warns, or you won't be awarded benefits. Despite the fact that her tutorials have attracted criticism from various quarters, business is apparently booming, with Miss Anderson even seemingly employing 2 people to assist her in administrating her customer base. The 46-year-old is far from the only online influencer or sickfluencer exploiting a lucrative market and helping claimants navigate the welfare system's complexities. Take Whitney Ainscough, this is Whitney Ainscough. She's also called It's Me Bad Mum on TikTok. It's Me Bad Mum. I've watched her several times. I think she's had gastric banding or something to lose weight. She's had an operation to lose weight as well. She was a big lady and now she's gone extremely thin. Take Whitney Ainscough, who boasts 750,000 followers across TikTok and Instagram. The Range Rover driving 31-year-old mother from Rotherham, South Yorkshire, says her lifestyle is funded by benefits. So how can she have a Range Rover if she's on benefits? Claiming in one video posted in May that she receives £1,151.90 a week. Why would I get a job, she said. I get your monthly wage in a week. Why would I go out and get a job? I'm living my effing best life. In another video from earlier this year, she advised her followers to withdraw their PIP money in cash so nobody would be able to track what it was being spent on. It is this sort of abuse of the system that the government sought to address with its 5 billion cuts to the ballooning welfare budget announced earlier this year. But ministers were this week forced into a humiliating climb down following a rebellion by Labour MPs. Now there will be no reform of PIP rules until the government has had time to consider a review of current procedures. So there you go. That's two TikTokers in the newspaper. Two well-known TikTokers in the newspaper. Charlie Anderson and Whitney Ainscough. And who is the guy that reported it? Glenn, is that Keough or Keogh? This guy reported that. I can't pronounce it, sorry. So there's a prowling panther, a man, and Max is on the back pages, but it's just Max in black, and no, Max is a dog. So someone was in my live stream yesterday asking me questions, and that's the paper on Saturday. And they call Mr. UK TikTok official a gimp. In some of his comments, they call him a gimp. I was doing this live TikTok this afternoon, and I was reading out that piece in the newspaper on my live stream, and Mr. UK TikTok official has been in Wimbledon all day in a red top, but it hasn't got Tom and Jerry on it. So how can you mix me up with a man? Now let's go back to my walk this afternoon, where I have been watching Mr. UK TikTok official and Chelsea Leart separately. I went out of the back of the flats. I checked my mailbox, no post. We've got crumbs on the floor in the building, crumbs. I'd had a takeaway leaflet this morning. The piece in the mail is exposing these women that are making hundreds of pounds out of TikTok, and I don't make a penny, not one penny, because TikTok keeps telling me my videos are not monetizable. So I don't know how these women are getting away with making this much money. Anyway, I went out the back of the flats, and it's quiet to start with. It's quiet. So I walked out of my flats, and then I was going to go onto the field, but there was someone stood at the top of the road with a curly haired white dog, and there was barking going on, and I thought, I'm just not in the mood for it. I don't feel well. I feel dizzy. I don't want to get into arguments with anybody, and I just want to walk my dog. So I walked down the bottom. And there was one black guy with a Co-op green plastic bag with the Co-op, and he had writing across his t-shirt like Mr. UK TikTok official, writing across here. And then there was a blonde haired jogger behind me. a blonde-haired jogger. Now I was wearing my black leggings. I wasn't wearing shorts when I went out this afternoon. Even though I felt stiflingly hot, I put trousers on. So there's this blonde gym guy behind me, blonde haired with black shorts, jogging past me, about 6 foot, and I'm 5'5". And then all that I saw was another couple. And yeah, a blonde lady had come out I went outside to throw my rubbish out earlier on, and a blonde woman was coming out of the building with a pug dog. You know, they speak like men dogs do, and they have breathing difficulty, like my mum. So the pug dogs and this blonde lady is coming towards me, and I opened the door for people. So she said thank you, and the pug dog went out, and the blonde woman, and I went upstairs, right? And there was a lady with brown hair, with her hair in a bun, with a pug dog, when I was walking home today from lunch, at lunchtime. And in my live stream, they just call me names, and I absolutely get sick of it. If I blocked everybody that was giving me hate, there wouldn't be anybody in the live stream. There'd be a few people, but not many. So fact. And then I went out in my hallway and I said, I'm right up close to the camera, and I look bigger than I am, and I showed them that I'm not fat. And what if I was? It's none of anybody's business. Why are you going into people's live streams if you don't like them? It just puzzles me. If you don't like somebody, fuck off. Why do you have to go in a live stream and start making comments? Is that all you do all day? Very intelligent. So when I was coming home, there was a very, very slim blonde lady in skimpy shorts getting into a car with her boyfriend. Very skimpy shorts, nearly almost up to the crotch. Getting into a car. I am nearly 60. I just want to come into my flat and sit down. I'm lucky if I can actually get outside the door now and walk down the stairs. It's ridiculous doing these scenarios in front of me. I feel shitty and bad enough about myself as it is without this crap going on in front of me. And yes, it does piss me off. All women. Anyway, comes back into the flat, and Mr. UK TikTok official isn't online, and nor is Chelsea. And the pair of them make me laugh, and it relieves stress. So I'm sat in here getting a bit like, fucking hell, how am I going to cope with the rest of the evening when I feel like a pile of shit? If I do a live stream, they're sending fake people in saying the most horrible things. And there's Leslie, you know what they're doing saying that for, don't you? And I don't speak, so they're putting all women out on the streets. And I'm not a lesbian. There's a woman on TikTok, yeah, blonde, telling everybody she's a lesbian. I just don't want anybody. Is that okay? Yeah, some people try and do that. So you go out, go and find somebody and get into trouble because it makes you feel like you've got to prove you're not a lesbian. Well, I'm not a lesbian. I don't have anybody in my flat, not a man or a woman. And they're purposely sending women past me. And Leslie was in my live stream. I don't know these people. I don't know who they are. They're just trying to manipulate and get you to do something you don't want to do. I just don't want anyone. I've had so many people in my life that have abused me and told me lies. I just don't want anybody. And when I go outside in a t-shirt and shorts, that I'm dressing for myself, not anybody else. I'm dressing for comfort. I'm dressing because I'm hot and I'm trying to cool down. It's not for anybody else. And I certainly wouldn't go half undressed, like walking into a place. Say I was going to an appointment, I wouldn't go in there with half my clothes on. Do you know what I mean? And just let them carry on. What's that on your top? What does it say on your top? I expect we'll have a Tom and Jerry in the newspapers tomorrow, will we? That's all I got asked was, what was that on your top? Max is a lovely dog, isn't he? Oh, how's your cat? So it's just fake to me. It's just all fake. All fake. So we've got a black prowling panther. Got it all wrong. My hair's not black, it's brown. Oh. So when I don't speak, guys, the whole place is fairly quiet. As soon as I start speaking, you can hear the women getting all excited. You can hear noise coming down the road. Every time I speak. It's getting ridiculous. It drives me crazy. You don't want to be me. Nobody wants to be me. It's like, constantly hearing what people are saying in your fucking ears all day long. It's horrible. Every time I speak, it's like I'm wired, like somebody can hear what I'm saying. It freaks me out. It was all quiet until I started doing this video. Can't speak. Well, I will, but I have to battle it. I have to mentally battle it. When I'm going out as well, all the fucking stooges like getting in my face. Oh, doing scenarios. Well, here's Miss Plain Jane, and then we send a blonde out in tight shorts, right up to her crotch, and we do that in front of her. That'll make her feel good. Like, fuck off. I'm a natural woman, and no, just piss off. And they do their scenarios to make you feel like shit. And I'm only being honest, but they do. When I was younger, in my 20s, I was married and I couldn't give a flying monkey toss. But now I'm an older woman. Like, fuck off. Yeah, this isn't a runway catwalk. It's fucking Medway, Rochester. It's full of drugs. It's a shithole and it stinks. Stick your model blonde back where it come from. I'm not even interested in looking at anyone or anything, and they're still doing it. I don't even look at dating sites. I don't answer people's messages, so piss off. Piss off. You had your chance, you blew it, piss off. I'm just happy on my own now. I'm not even looking. I don't even care. Absolutely not. I've still got to get this splinter out of my thumb. Let's just check my phone and see if any other idiots have tried to harass me over this weekend. It's the anniversary of my sister would have been 50 today, and they're at their worst. The monsters that they all are. And they're the monsters, it's not me. No, not really anything since I live streamed earlier on. Batman started following me. Batman, who's also called Fat Man. Fat Man. So it's all fake, and it's even my fucking TikTok is controlled. And I don't answer any messages. I don't answer messages, and the police haven't run back since, by the way. They want me to go into the police live chat. You can go into a live stream and talk to the police. And at the moment, I don't want to. Because I don't feel like it. Absolutely don't feel like it. I struggle to find out what is real and what isn't, because Chelsea Lear's not in the newspaper. I haven't seen Mr. UK TikTok official in the newspaper. And I don't know what's real and what isn't. Because Mr. UK TikTok official was now making a racket with his music. And he actually walked up to near Cliff Richard. And what was that other lady? He met this skinny blonde woman. So when I went outside, I didn't know that Mr. UK TikTok official had met a blonde woman. A blonde TikToker. Skinny blonde. So let's have a look who he met. I don't know who she is. I didn't even recognise who she was, but he met this stick-thin blonde woman. Somebody Riddle. Go.
Once I've finished, you can jump on it. Like, I've got a gimbal,
So for anybody that doesn't know who Morgan Riddle, not Fiddle, Riddle, Morgan Riddle. Morgan Riddle. What is a riddle? It's a riddle. For a moment I thought he said Morgan Piddle. He was going for a Jimmy Riddle, a piddle, but Morgan Riddle. A Jimmy Riddle is going for a piddle. Morgan Riddle, Kim is an American internet personality known for posting about life on the professional tennis tour as the girlfriend of tennis player Taylor Fritz. Taylor Fritz. And I'm just going to put Jimmy Riddle in here because I thought he said he met Jimmy Riddle. Jimmy Riddle, country harmonica. Jimmy Riddle was a musician, but Jimmy Riddle is a piddle. Slang for piddle, pee-pee. I'll just type it in. Going for I'm common as muck, sorry. Going for a Jimmy Riddle. Jimmy Riddle. Piddle. Read that. Morgan Riddle. Jimmy Riddle. Going for a piddle. Going for a piss. See? Made up bull bullshit. Absolute bullshit. So when you think, well, I'm sorry, I just heard Mr. TikTok UK official go, I just heard the word riddle. And I thought he was going for a piss, because when he said something about riddle, I thought he needed to go for a wee. Because a Jimmy Riddle is Cockney slang for piss. Jimmy Riddle Piddle. I'm going to go now, guys. The plot thickens. And when is someone going to tell the truth like I am? See you later.